state government was saying don't change the policy. The state government's party now in parliament is saying why did you not change the policy? So the reason why we took longer in legislation, longer than we might have otherwise taken, was because of the resistance of state governments to accept this policy.
They were not for options.
They were not for options.
Now they are saying why didn't you option?
Now they are saying why didn't you option?
They were not for options.
So it's a double speak in which they try to trap you. Only one CM wrote on lignite, that is Rajasthan. The others I've read to you, I'm not hiding. This is all what they wrote. And if they wrote on lignite, they might show us why lignite is different from coal. You know what lignite is? Lignite is only a quality of coal that goes into one particular kind of production. So I don't think that they should treat the people of this country with such little respect that they make these very fanciful formulations and expect people to swallow it.
You are telling about you are doing coal allocation, you are doing very well. But why you are come forward to order a special investigation and high-level inquiry on the coal and gas allocation?
Let me just tell you that allocation is not the last act. Allocation, there are certain terms in allocation. We have something called the interministerial group. The interministerial group met soon after we came to power, UPA 2 came to power, and as soon as we came to power, the interministerial group actually reviewed the condition under which the coal blocks were operating. Some of those coal blocks were affected by go area, no-go area under environmental laws. Some of the coal blocks were affected by land acquisition policies of the state governments and state governments' inability to acquire the land that was required. So everything was reviewed. Some notices were given. 26 blocks were de-allotted because they had not met with the conditions. Others were advised. Some were given notices, and this procedure continues. This is an internal procedure of the coal ministry. This has nothing to do with what happened outside or what happened with the CAG. Some complaints were made about 4 or 5, I don't know how many exactly, but 4 or 5 coal blocks that were allotted. Some complaints were made about them to the CVC. The CVC marked it to the CBI. The CBI has done an inquiry independently and autonomously, and we are told that CBI has now registered 4 or 5 FIRs which probably are available to you. This has nothing to do with us. If the CBI wants to investigate anybody, we have no problem whatsoever. CBI is autonomous, independent, and it can investigate.
CBI credibility is also concerned because of last earlier resource. Because now the gas allocation will be under Prime Minister's office.
Gas allocation.
CBI is in control of Prime Minister's office.
No, CBI, if you will please read the judgment of Vineet Narayan. In Vineet Narayan's case, the autonomy of CBI and the procedure for investigation under the CBI is very categorically mentioned. If at all the government interferes in any way, or if the government has been seen to interfere in any way, anybody is free to go to court and tell the court Vineet Narayan's case is not being categorically followed. We have had colleagues of ours who've been proceeded against by the CBI. If we were interfering, how would that happen? We believe the CBI is completely above board, but obviously has to have some link with the Prime Minister of this country. Is there one man in this country who should not be trusted? And that's the Prime Minister of the country, and everybody else can be trusted. I think this kind of thinking in the country should be discouraged. We must trust the people in the highest office, but of course, subject to the law of the land. We are fully prepared for any sanction to be imposed on us if we make a mistake. But yes. Okay. What I've understood. As far as CAG is concerned, the report of the CAG is not supposed to be final. It is a recommendation made to Parliament. Parliament sends it to the PSC. PSC examines it, invites further inquiries, also calls witnesses, and then PSC makes its final recommendation to Parliament. Now, we have made I wouldn't need to do this press conference if Parliament was discussing this and PSC was discussing it, because PSC has not discussed it, because Parliament has not met about it. which is the reason why we have to come here, and that also to answer allegations that are being made in public. If we didn't answer the allegations, it would appear and seem that we don't have any answers. The answers that I have placed before you, I am willing to have them tested by anybody at any time. I have not said anything against the CAG. The Prime Minister has not said anything against the CAG. But if we disagree with the CAG and the report